Okay, let's have some fun with Google Earth. Let's say we are covering a unit that talks about maybe the coastline or the seashore. I'm going to type in Huntington Beach, California, and I'm going to let Google Earth zoom in. The borders will pop up. You'll see California. It's going to go right down to Huntington Beach. I am going to zoom in just a little bit closer. When you pick up the little orange man, he is your street view guy. You can drag him anywhere that's blue. I'm going to drag him down to Huntington Beach. So now I'm at street view. You want to know what the landscape looks like. You can see the palm trees. You can zoom a little bit closer sometimes. That's probably as close as I can get. But I've got a pretty decent view of the beach. I know what the landscape looks like. When you exit Street View, what I really like about this is then it just gives you an aerial view. I can back up just a little bit and I can get a great idea of what the metropolitan area looks like, what the size is. And you could actually follow the coastline forever. You could go all over the place. And anytime you wanted to go back down to Street View, you just need to grab the little orange man, go anywhere that's blue, let go, and that area has already been mapped out. So it looks like this is Sunset Beach. And again, it gives you a great idea of what that location looks like. Okay, now what about the East Coast? I am going to look at the Hubble Lighthouse in Maine. So it is going to fly from California to Maine, which is great because the little towns pop up other states, you know what the distance is. This was as close as I could get to the Maine shoreline because not everything was mapped out. But if I drop my guy right here, this was the end of the blue map. I know what the houses look like. I've got a 360 panoramic view of the Maine coast. And what's cool about this one is you can see that they've got lighthouses. So, how cool is that? Now let's say maybe you studied something and they were in the Orkney Islands in Scotland. We can go there next. Okay, I'm going to type in the Orkney Islands, United Kingdom. And we're going to fly clear across the globe and see what the seashore looks like in the northern Scottish Islands. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit. Grab my little guy. Looks like I've got a road here that's right at the beach. And now we are literally standing in the street on Orkney Island, Scotland, looking at the landscape. You know what I noticed? There aren't any trees over here. Everything is rocky and grassy, still water, mountains in the distance over there. Pretty cool. Now let's see what the Hawaii coastline looks like. I've typed in Maui. We're going to fly from Scotland to Maui. Let's see, we'll zoom in a little bit closer. I am not very familiar. I'm not sure what side of the island has the best view. Let me just see if I can get down here towards the water's edge. It dropped me right there on the highway. And that's the view. The other thing that's incredible about Google Earth is I can take this highway and I can just keep going to the end of the yellow and you can drive the highway. You could do the coastal highway on the Florida Keys, which is excellent. You can do Pikes Peak Mountain Pass. You can take, I think it's the I-6 in France. You can keep traveling along and circle the entire island if you want. So if you're reading a story and there is a location, there's a very good chance that Google Earth has already mapped it out for you. And what better way to really get a vivid picture in your mind of that location than to take the kids there in your projector, through your laptop, and Google Earth in under 5 minutes.